Live from Atlanta, 11 Alive Weekend Morning starts now.
Good Sunday morning to you, and thanks for starting your day with us. It is April 22nd, Earth Day, and here's a look at what we've got coming up for you this hour. A Waffle House in Nashville is now a crime scene after police say a naked man fired shots, killing several people. Plus, weeks of worry now over after a neo-Nazi rally in Newnan, why the small town was chosen, and details on the number of people arrested in the protest. And the future looks bright for the Bulldogs, why fans are so happy after attending G-Day. We're going to get to those headlines for you in just a bit, but first we're going to start you off with your forecast because those changes we've been talking about all weekend, they're finally going to be on us now.
That's right. We do have rain today. We're going to see more rain coming in tonight and still wet conditions on Monday. So yes, we do have some soaking conditions coming in. This rain is going to be quite significant. Right now, you can see that while it's spottier through Georgia, we've got a big chunk of rain that's to our west, and that is all going to be sliding in this direction. So you're going to find this filling in as we go through the day. Right now, though, as I mentioned, it is spotty. We're seeing some areas here that continue to work their way toward Peachtree City. You're seeing some of this too in and around areas like Floyd County, also Chattooga. We're picking up some of the rainfall coming in, and we'll see more of this as we move through the day. Not going to be the best day to be watching a ball game. If you are going to the Braves game, we will be looking at scattered showers. The temperatures probably will be in the low 60s at the time. Winds will be out of the east at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, but occasionally you might find some wind gusts that are stronger than that. So I'll talk more details about what is to come coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Heather, thank you so much. We are following a developing story right now out of Nashville. Police are searching for a gunman after they say he opened fire inside a Waffle House restaurant, killing patrons overnight. This all happened around 3:25 this morning, with officers saying the gunman taking this and doing this situation while he was nude. They say at least 4 people were killed and 4 others injured. And police say it was a patron that finally managed to wrestle the gunman's rifle away. That gunman then took off on foot. He is believed to be clothed again at this point. Officers say they are looking for 29-year-old Travis Reinking. He's a person of interest in this shooting. They say the car that the gunman arrived in is registered to him. New this morning, police have identified the victim of a deadly shooting. They say 32-year-old Patrick Belton Jr. was shot and killed last night in Midtown in the 600 block of Parkway Drive. Another victim is in critical condition. Police are searching for the suspects and a motive. The weather may not cooperate, but GDOT crews are all ready and set to begin a project that could impact your daily commute. Our Christy Etheridge is in our Thunder truck this morning with all the details. Christy?
Hey, Jennifer, the rain might be your saving grace tomorrow, especially when it comes to traffic. But if they can start the project and your route takes 75 in Cobb County, then go ahead and start making your plan B. Right now, we are driving on 75 North, right about to pass the Cumberland Boulevard exit. DOT is going to resurface 11 miles of I-75 all the way from the Chattahoochee River in Fulton County to just north of Allgood Road in Cobb County. When this project gets started, it will absolutely affect traffic. They will be closing up to 3 lanes at a time to get this work done. Now, here's maybe some good news. Those lane closures will mostly be in the nighttime and weekend hours. And the first place they're going to start is right where we just passed, 75 North to the Cumberland Boulevard exit. So if that is your normal route, go ahead and plan to take Windy Hill exit instead. Now, if you forget, there will be message boards, those bright orange letters that sit right above the roadway to remind you where the detours are. Also, another good tip, call 511 before you hit the road. That will give you up-to-date, real-time traffic conditions so you can figure out the best way to drive. But here's the thing, this project will take a while. They're not expected to finish up until February of 2019. Jennifer.
My goodness, Christy, always a good idea to go ahead and get prepared. Thank you so much. Well, a controversial rally in Newnan ended with 10 people arrested. A neo-Nazi rally took place yesterday in the small city, and many folks are wondering why Newnan. Well, some say the National Socialist Movement picked Newnan because of its several Confederate monuments within the park that they held that rally at and the city square. Dozens of law enforcement agencies joined forces with about 700 law enforcement officers working to keep the peace between white nationalists and counter-protesters.
We stand here today on behalf of the white race here in America. We've been able to take our message a lot more mainstream, and we are trying to appeal and reach more people.
You need to face the fact that Western civilization is white civilization.
Well, the counter demonstrators said they wanted to send a personal message to the neo-Nazis rallying.
I just think hate in any form is not right. That's why we're not out here violently. We're not out here mad at anyone. I think we're just standing up for those that are being hated on.
And we just want to show that we will not allow hate in Noonan or Coweta abroad, or we do not allow hate in anywhere. We just want to show that our people are united all across the board.
Well, there were a few brief shoving and shouting matches in the crowd, but police say no one was injured during the rally. Police also say 10 people that were arrested for minor offenses, and they were counter-protesters. A man suspected of posing as an Uber driver to prey on women is now behind bars. 2 different women told Athens-Clarke County Police they got into a car that they thought was their Uber. One of the women told police she was raped by the driver but could not give a description of him or the vehicle. The second woman said the driver touched her inappropriately, and she was able to take photos which police used to track down the suspect, Emerson Red, who was arrested early Saturday morning. It has now been 3 years since Anthony Hill was killed by a DeKalb County police officer. And now friends and family of the military veteran will have to wait a little bit longer for that former officer to stand trial. 11 Alive's Faith Abube explains why a planned rally still took place, even though that court proceeding has been delayed.
No justice! No peace! Undeterred. Black lives, they matter here! But fed up.
All strength!
All streets! Supporters of Anthony Hill and loved ones of other police shooting victims, 76 bullets, took to the streets in downtown Decatur Saturday.
Anthony Hill! You shoot us down, we'll shut you down! You shoot us down, we'll shut you down!
Their message loud and clear.
3 years is far too long to wait for justice.
Hill died 3 years ago in March when former DeKalb County police officer Robert Olson shot and killed him. Neighbors of the Air Force veteran called 911 because he was naked outside and acting strange. His family says he had PTSD from serving in Afghanistan.
It happened in broad daylight. He was unarmed. He was not wearing any clothes.
Anthony Hill!
Anthony Hill! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Officer Olson will answer to several charges, including murder and making a false statement, when he faces the courts in May. 11 Alive spoke to his attorney about his defense.
Obviously, we're not going to argue that he had, a gun or some kind of weapon that Officer Olson was defending himself against. He had a sense that this is somebody who may cause me serious bodily injury.
If you are afraid for your lives, as they say, they're so accustomed to saying, oh, we were afraid for our life. Don't take the job. It's just that simple.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now! The pretrial will now be May 21st. Organizers are now signing people up to fill up the courtroom and are mulling whether to plan another protest to coincide with that. In Decatur, Faith Abube, 11 Alive News.
And as we take a check on the weather, we've got more rain that continues to move into the area, and we'll see this area filling in with rain as we go throughout today and also into tonight. We do have an area where we have a flood watch in effect, and in this area, we're going to be watching this evening through Monday evening. 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected. Localized areas could see even more than that, so certainly watch flood-prone areas for the potential of flooding.
In his own words, why a 19-year-old says he fired shots inside his former high school. Posted on social media, a representative says he died Saturday. The 49-year-old is best known for playing Mini-Me in the Austin Powers movie franchise. Right now, no cause of death has been released. Former First Lady Barbara Bush has been laid to rest now. More than 1,000 people, including former presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, attended a private funeral service on Saturday in Houston. She was buried at her husband's presidential library at Texas A&M University in College Station. Well, this morning we are hearing from the 19-year-old accused of firing a gun inside of a Florida high school. Sky Boucher is still in jail after a judge denied him bond. Police say he walked into his former school Friday and shot through a door, hitting a student in the foot. The 17-year-old victim has non-life-threatening injuries. And in an interview, Boucher says he had no intention of killing anyone. He only wanted to bring attention to his mental health.
No, just to really, really scare them. I want to be put away where I can't hurt anybody.
Do you feel sorry? Do you feel remorseful?
Yeah. That's why I put down the gun. I could have kept going.
Well, Boucher says he got his gun after the shooting in Parkland before the legal age for shotguns was raised to 21. He bought it privately without a background check from someone he met online. Still ahead this morning, targeting kids online, how companies are working to misuse your child's data and what's being done to protect them.
Sonic Night.
Facebook's recent data scandal has shined a spotlight on how tech companies are handling user information. This might make you think of your own accounts or those of your friends, but it's not just adults. Millions of kids are using social media and mobile devices. And now we're learning more about how major companies could also be misusing children's data. Liz McLaughlin explains.
Modern playtime often involves a screen, but there's a growing concern that companies aren't doing enough to protect young children online.
The normal way of doing business on the internet is that you are tracked, you are advertised at, they try to learn as much as they can about you as possible. Children are not allowed to be treated that way.
The Children's Online Privacy Protection Act is a federal law making it illegal to collect personal information from children under 13. But researchers found more than 3,000 child-oriented Android apps doing just that and selling the data to advertisers. YouTube also landed in hot water earlier this month when more than 20 consumer groups filed a complaint pushing the FTC to investigate channels and advertisements targeting kids under 13 who technically aren't supposed to be using the site. Facebook also prohibits kids under 13 from using its services, but millions still do.
If you do choose to let your child have a Facebook account or whatnot and go against Facebook and YouTube's own rules, it's definitely important that you're involved.
Both Facebook and YouTube have kid-specific apps with extended parental controls.
Just like you wouldn't walk into a theme park without knowing what the boundaries are and what the safety rules are, the same thing is true for the internet.
Review privacy notices to be clear about what companies are collecting. Another solution, skip the apps altogether and head outside. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
Facebook also has a form to report underage users and have the accounts deleted. In a statement, Google said it is taking the researchers' report on children's apps very seriously and looking into their findings. The company also said protecting kids and families is a top priority and promised to take action on any app that violates its policies. 9:17 on your Sunday morning, and we're going to check in on your forecast because that rain is on the way if you haven't already started seeing it out there.
That's right. We're going to see some of that rain as soaking rain today through tonight. And then we have more wet weather as we go into our Monday. And as far as the temperatures go this week, we are going to see those numbers running below average all week long. Now, as we look, you can see a lot of action coming in here across Mississippi, and we're going to see the bulk of that rain continuing to slowly move in this direction. And so we are going to see more rainfall filling in here across Georgia. And this is going to take its time. And because of that, we are going to see a lot of rain that'll be adding up here as we go through today, tonight, and then into tomorrow as well. So more of this rain pushing into metro Atlanta. For some of you that are out and about, you're going to find just some not so great driving conditions in a few spots. But as we move through the morning into the afternoon, this really will fill in, and it's going to make it just difficult getting around anywhere. So your outdoor activities today, not so great for many of us. This is a check into the afternoon. As we continue to monitor this area, we'll be following more rain continuing to press through here as we go into the evening hours, the overnight hours, and you can see some of this rain becoming very heavy at times, and we'll continue to find some of this as we go into our Monday morning. So that heaviest rain will be later today into tonight, and then you can still see a lot of heavy rain coming in here in eastern Georgia as we go through Monday morning, but it will be a little bit spottier, more scattered as we go through the day elsewhere in and around the metro area. But certainly it's still going to be around. And as we tally up this rainfall as we go through today and Monday, we're talking about a lot of rain. In many areas, we're talking 2, 3, even 4 inches of rainfall. Now, the rain will actually be beneficial, and you can see some of the heavier rain is going to be across central and south Georgia, and that will be helpful for that very dry area. But because of the heavy rain, we do have a flood watch that is in effect. Now, this is through Monday evening, and it starts this evening. We're going to be following this 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected. Again, monitor the flood-prone areas that are out there. This is where we are seeing the drought now, so hopefully it's going to wipe out a lot of that with that heavier rain that we'll be getting, and also hopefully it's going to knock down that pollen, which I know a lot of you have been suffering from. So here's a check then on our forecast, and as you can see, today and tomorrow wet, still a chance on Tuesday, and then a much lower chance for the remainder of the week.
All right, Heather, thank you. Well, in this morning's Hero Central, a movement to help wipe out kids' school lunch debt is circulating on Facebook. The post has already turned into thousands of dollars for Forsyth County families. And our Liza Lucas explains how the idea traveled across states, starting with an act of kindness from a child.
Meet Holden, a 6-year-old in Texas who had a friend in need.
Holden was asking for extra lunch in his lunchbox.
He must have been extra hungry, his mom thought.
So a few weeks later, the little boy ran up and gave her a hug when she visited the school one day and said, "Thank you for feeding me while mommy's having hard times."
Andrea Elsie watching the story from 1,000 miles away in Georgia as Holden's mom started paying off kids' school lunch accounts one at a time.
And I thought, well, we're in Forsyth County. We have a big county and a community. I thought, why not schools?
Andrea posted the idea on a Forsyth County Facebook page, and soon the calls started, raising $3,000 in just days to cover the debt.
These are students who might not qualify for free or reduced lunch, but they might have, circumstances and challenges that come up.
The district lets students charge a set number of meals when they don't have enough money in their account. When families hit the limit,
all of our students will always be fed. We have often had cafeteria workers or teachers step up as well and buy something for a student.
Andrea is a working mom who can sympathize.
I've had to reach out and beg, don't hold it against my child because I'm not able to provide at the moment. So I think that's what we need to bring to light.
So with the help of social media, she hopes to spread awareness across Forsyth County and beyond.
Everyone's not looking for a handout. They're just looking for a little help up.
Well, that was our Liza Lucas reporting there. Andrea hopes to not only help Forsyth County students, but also extend support across district lines into other communities. If you'd like to help, look for this story on our webpage, 11alive.com. A big turnout for G-Day in Athens yesterday, so we're going to talk about why dog fans are already looking forward to that upcoming season.